Are you ready to hear something positive today, or better yet, PAULSitive today? I'm doing something a little different today. I want to just share some positive stories that need to be celebrated because there's so much negative stuff that happens in the world that we hear about, but we never hear about the truly positive things that are going on in the world. So I have 3 stories that I want to share with you today. 2 of them are from Sunny Skies website. It's a really cool place to find some positive stories. And then the last one that you're going to want to stick around for is a story that happened to me that I just want to share about doing something positive in someone's life. All right, so here we go. Story number 1. This story comes from Cumberland County, North Carolina. The 3rd grade students of Sunnyside Elementary School were tasked with reading the book Think Big, Work Hard, Be Kind, No Excuses. Sounds like a book I need to read. And then they were to express their thoughts through an essay for a chance to win one of 3 bicycles. In 3rd grade, bicycles are important. Everybody wants a bicycle. I would have wanted a bicycle. I would have worked so hard on this essay to try and win. London Anderson shared her aspirations of joining the WNBA in her winning essay. She was the first recipient of a shiny new bicycle. As 2 more exceptional essays were read, the last 2 bicycles were given away to their deserving owners. Amidst the initial disappointment of those who didn't win, a surprise awaited the entire class. Unbeknownst to them, a group of 60 volunteers eagerly stood by in the hallway, ready to unveil a monumental surprise. The assistant principal took the microphone, exclaiming, "Everyone gets a bicycle." Imagine what just happened right then. All those students probably just went nutso. That's crazy. This generous gesture was made possible by Old Fayetteville Insurance Company, the company behind the donation, and assembled all these bicycles. Paige Ross, representing Old Fayetteville Insurance Company, emphasized that these bikes were a small token of appreciation for the students' hard work during the fall semester, focusing on their academic endeavors and character development as highlighted in the book they just read. What a great story out of Sunnyside Elementary School in North Carolina. Look, you guys, there are a lot of companies that are out there that just kind of take, but it's so good to hear and see that there are people and companies that are willing to give back in their community. So good job. Good job. It's a great story. This next story is also from Sunny Skies, and it's called Teen Takes an Unexpected Route Home, but it leads him to an heroic act. Elijah Champion had visited Market Basket, which was a grocery store, on Nederland Avenue to pick up a job application. On his journey back, he crossed Nederland Avenue on 25th Street instead of his usual 27th Street route. He says, "Because I walked down to Family Dollar, I came down the road he was on. I know if I had just crossed immediately, as I usually did, I wouldn't have seen him." It was during this detour that the high school freshman encountered an elderly man whose hips had given out, leaving him stranded about 1.5 miles from his home. He says, "When I found him, he was lying on the side of the road with his bottom half in the grass and his top half on the road itself. When people drove by, they made sure to go around him, so it was pretty obvious that they had seen him. People had seen this guy and just drove around him. Poor guy." Undeterred, Elijah went door to door seeking assistance. After knocking on approximately 15 doors, he finally found someone to help. Can you believe that? This kid had to knock on 15 different doors to get help for this elderly man. He goes on to say, "I felt relieved and surprised at the same time. I knew if I tried hard enough, I would find someone who would help. It was just disappointing to see how many people wouldn't help another human being. But he did." So the man Elijah helped wanted to remain anonymous, but he did say this. "I mean, he actually walked down 2 or 3 blocks down the road to get someone to help me. It's the good Lord looking after me. Nice to know there are still people out there that will help you," he remarked. Wow. Amazing. There's more. The wife of the man who helped Elijah posted this on Facebook, and it's a photo of Elijah. "If this is your son, you have done a great job raising him. He's a freshman, but I don't know his name. He was walking home from Basket Market where he was getting a job application when he saw an older man on the ground. He ran to multiple houses until he found someone who could help. He ran. My husband went with him to find the older gentleman, and they took the man home. He was having trouble walking due to arthritis and fell. I would be very proud if I was his parents." Well, Elijah, we are super proud of you. Way to go. Way to help somebody in need. So the 3rd and final story is not to brag. It's about me. It's about something that happened to me that I felt like I was supposed to do. And the reason why I'm sharing this is to inspire you, not to bring any praise or honor to me. We had ordered lunch one day, and I went to go pick it up. On my way there, I saw an older gentleman on the side of the road. He was holding a sign, needed work, needed food, needed money. He was probably 65, maybe 70 years old. And as I was driving past him, I just felt a tug in my heart, like, hey, if you have some money, you should give it to him. And then I felt in my heart, it felt like God was telling me, hey, you know what? I don't just want you to give him the money in your wallet. I want you to stop. I want you to get out, and I want you to go talk to him. So after I picked up my food, on my way back, I pulled into the parking lot where this man was at. I got out of my car. I gave him the money that was in my wallet, which was $30. It wasn't a lot, because I don't usually carry cash. And I just asked him, hey man, what's going on? And we stood there and talked for a while, and he shared with me his story. And it was just good to connect with him. And I just encouraged him, and I just prayed for him really quick, and then I went on my way. I don't know if that did anything for his life. I don't know. I've never seen him since. I mean, you guys, I could have easily just handed the money out the window and said, here, and just been on my way and felt good about myself. But I just felt like I was supposed to do something more. I was supposed to make him feel loved and feel seen and feel heard. That's it. So I just thought it would be good to share a story about things that I'm doing. I'm trying not to just talk about things in my life. I actually want to try and do them. And it's things you can do too. Now listen, if you're a lady, I don't recommend just getting out of your car and going to a complete stranger. I mean, do things that are safe, but look for ways to make a difference in people's life. It can be the most subtlest thing. Sometimes you'll feel like you need to stop, get out, go talk to somebody, pray with someone, and that's just kind of how the Lord is leading you at that time. It could be just talking to someone at school who you don't normally talk to, or being nice to the person behind the counter at McDonald's who's serving you, or talking to your mom and dad. I don't know, just making a difference. And so that's something that I did. Again, I'm not telling you guys that to brag or say, oh, look how cool Paul is, but to just say, hey, it's okay to do some positive things, and it's good to do some positive things out there in the world. So that's who God has created us to be, giving and loving people. And so oftentimes there's so much negativity and there's so many assumptions made about other people that we miss an opportunity to do something positive in their life. So there you go. Go do something positive today. And I hope this has inspired you. Comment down below if you have any positive stories. Just send some links, whatever that you would like for me to read. I would love to just share more positivity in the world. PAULSitivity. And so yeah, have a great day. Love you guys. Be positive.